Fire, baby.
Thank you.
If Peter Obi were to remain in PDP, they will lose with us. He will lose with us.
Yes, he already.
If Peter Obi comes back to PDP again, he will no longer be popular.
So we guess keeping silent is dangerous to the party. Or Tom's outburst is also dangerous to the party. And not only that, you can say Fayoshe. He's also a PDP member. And a top-ranking PDP member. He was a former governor in Ekiti. He opened his mouth and said, this is the person I'm supporting. He is not supporting PDP anymore. Just like very many other people, including Obasanjo, who was the first president under PDP, has said it open that he will never ever support Atiku. So if all these principal stakeholders in PDP are shying out from the PDP power game, then that is like P2B said, it's like when the Titanic was sinking, people were dancing on the topmost floor, drinking and making merry until the whole thing got under the ocean.
You're a member of PDP.
I am.
And you are campaigning for somebody in the other party.
Oh, yes.
Anti-party activity.
No. If anybody labels me anti-party, I will resign from PDP. With due respect, anything that will make me not to campaign for P2B, I would rather resign from PDP and join Labour Party. So if we can stop Peter, later I can come back to PDP. But not to tell me that Southeast doesn't deserve the presidency. That is an insult to our people. And any governor in the Southeast that is campaigning for any other person other than P2B is a saboteur. And we should treat him as such. Because it is our right. The Tinubu told them it is my turn. So now that we know it's the turn of the Southeast, and some of our governors are still talking they are APC or that they are PDP, instead of running around our brother like Ohaneze did, Ohaneze used and Ohaneze main branch. That's what it should be. But it's not even an ethnic agenda. P2B is a national figure. So I'm not even supporting because I'm an Igbo man. I'm supporting because of his credibility. If you have brought any other person, maybe any of the Southeast governors, so Mahi, Ugwai, name them, okay, to some of the presidency, I will not vote for them because they cannot deliver there. But this is a man who has a grasp of what it takes to turn Nigeria around and create a new Nigeria. And from his interviews, you will know that he had that way with her. That's all we are saying about. Everybody has been suffering in this country from 1990 date. So tell me why you should not talk of party. When you now see somebody who can save you from that very suffering, you talk about what party? We're not talking about party yet. Nobody is even interested in what happens in Enugu State anymore. You can see the way they did also their own primaries, our PDP primary. So nobody is interested. You can see there is no glamour following the person they brought in Enugu. But that is by the way. I'm not interested in the state affair. I'm interested in the national. So that's why I'm rooting for P2B. Even if P2B joins a breakfast party, I will always go with him there. That's what we're saying.
Thank you very
so
much.
PDP should go and make amends. And if it is not late now, it is also late too. Because I don't think what Atiku saying that he's going for first mending to all the stakeholders who are no more here. Those one is crying over spade milk. He had destroyed the party already. What is he still looking for in the presidency? They should leave this for you younger generation. I'm not a young man anymore. I'm that in the next 1 or 2 years I'll hit 60. So if I now come and say I'm going to canvass for councillor in my village, wouldn't people think I'm a stupid person? So that's what ordinary Tinubu, Atiku should be thinking about now. They should have supported younger ones. After all, they bred younger ones. Atiku has younger followers. Tinubu has younger followers whom they could have foisted on Nigeria. But that may be also P2B's good luck for this old man to come into the foray, throw their ring into the ring. Throw their hat into the ring. Because if they are not throwing if they have brought a young man from west, brought a young man from the north, it will be young men matching young men. So that's where the problem could have arisen. So luckily for P2B, it is him against old men. And the youths are all in it.
It's only God who knows who will win. But there must be a wish, As a party man, I would wish that our party wins. And if God says no, the next person I wish that should win, is P2B. Because I believe strongly, and I will say it anyway, in this North-South, presidency. After the North has taken 8 years, there is no moral justification to be seeking to take another 8 years. It should go to the South. And so I support, this. And I'm not wishing P2B away. God has the final say. And he has the power. He gives it to whomever he wishes. I think that the movement of P2B is an eye-opener, and that's why I said I love what he's doing. I'm encouraged by what he's doing, because if he's not doing what he's doing, it means that Southeast would have been forgotten. So while my party takes the victory, he has prepared, he would have prepared a very good ground for the Southeast presidency, so that nobody is going to write us off, and you can see the level of his acceptability, which does not translate to victory over APC. I'm sure of that, but it's a good movement, and it reassures the Southeast people and the entire country that we accepted, and that.
Hello my people, now welcome back to Niger Pigeon. Normally, actually, this video I'm showing you guys, most of this video is from the 2023 election. Although you get why me I carry and come show una. The reason why I carry and come show una be say, although this video now is not all that is from 2023, some now from recent interview where we say they do, because of the 2027 election where we say they come, and because of that now they interview them. Even this person that you people are seeing on my screen now, Atiku, he don't come again now, say okay, make Peter Obi, although they try beg am or something like that, they try beg and say okay, make Peter Obi come back to PDP, if not he no go fit win any election with Labour Party. Now wetin dey talk for inside video. Although wetin me I get to tell Atiku be say, although this Atiku well na dey see, he don kill PDP already. PDP na party wey be say e don die. If not, when PDP be PDP, wetin be APC? APC was nothing when PDP was PDP, because this PDP wey una dey see na PDP wey be say get corporation before, but now PDP now they don't even get any single corporation at all, based on say okay, everyone they try fight for his own self, everyone they fight for his own personal interest. Now since now why PDP where we say now they say now why in die be that? If not, when they even form APC, when they form this APC when they say, so we never tell where we say they form am, but APC now don't dey strong past PDP where we say don't dey based on say PDP people they no to get any corporation. If they say PDP get corporation and they do well sef, this article where una dey see, if I don't win a presidential election before Peter Obi leave PDP, and now wetin that they do for inside PDP now make Peter Obi now make am leave PDP, because they won't turn PDP to another thing. Although me I go show I go play the video of Peter Obi for when him in the talk the thing where we say make am leave PDP for una, and the thing where make am leave PDP for them. I go play your own video for una, because some people don't they say okay, Peter Obi he done PDP now why he run? He don't done PDP now why he run go Labour Party? No be wetin make Peter Obi run leave Labour Party. No be say he dump them run leave PDP. No be say he dump them or something like that. Why he leave PDP enter Labour Party? He use his own mouth talk am for inside this video. Although I beg, make sure say no skip any part of this video, make you learn so many things for here. And so let's go back to this article now. This article will be say they beg Peter Obi to come back to PDP. Now those some people now they don't come outside, they talk say okay, if possibly this person go back to PDP, Peter Obi, if Peter Obi go back to PDP, some people say they go divert from him for 2027 election. Maybe say they come now. Within some people they talk. Although me, I didn't support all those people based on say PDP were on they say, so PDP they won't use this Peter Obi. They won't use and grow their party back. They won't use and carry their party come back, because their PDP owner they say now he don't die. Now party where we say he don't die. Now so that they use time now. This time where we say they go use carry PDP come back to life. Now that they use, and now Obi now they won't take use do that their stuff. Although me Obi never agree, but me I advise am not to agree, because wetin they don't do Obi for inside PDP. If you know, people will be say you dey like they follow up some news about Peter Obi, the thing will be say they don't do Peter Obi for inside PDP. So Obi go use him own mouth talk am for this video. I go play him own part of when they talk say okay him leave PDP because of many things wey be say that they do am. Him leave there give una for una. Although before you go continue to watch this video, abeg, if na today be the first time wey be say you dey come across Naija Pidgin channel, abeg make you like our video, make you share, and make you subscribe to our channel so that anytime wey be say we drop any update for this channel, na you go be the first person wey be say dem go notify. Thank you.
Well, first and foremost, about the Labour Party, whether at the time Peter decided to leave PDP and join Labour Party, we had not, I believe, begun our primary process. So the question of whether he was going to get a ticket or not, did not arise. Yes, agreed, that is a fact. He took our votes from the southeast and south-south. And that, of course, would not make him a president. Absolutely not. You all know that to be a president in this country, you need votes from everywhere. So as far as I'm concerned, Peter is welcome to dialogue with PDP. We are ready to dialogue with him. So I don't think we will have any problem if he wants to dialogue with PDP and either form an alliance or not. But I also want you to recall that I was the first candidate to say that because of the way Nigeria has been governed in the last 7 to 8 years, there has been deep divisions between North and South, East and West. And I said to Nigerians, if I happen to be elected president, the first thing I will do is to form a government of national unity. What do I mean by that? I mean, I will look at the performance of each political party and bring them into the government so that first and foremost, we reunify this country and bring about peace and stability. It is only when you do that, then you will be able to start developing the country, whether economically or otherwise. You cannot develop a country that is deeply divided, that is in crisis. So I was the first to commit to the formation of government of national unity. And I also have it on record that when I ran in 2019, I picked an Igbo man as a running mate, simply because I felt that after any other zone again, the next zone must be the southeast. In 2011, I also picked another Igbo man. And in 2023, I also picked another Igbo man. And I have always said that I will be a stepping stone to an Igbo presidency. Because there is no zone alone in this country that can produce a president on its own. I have always told my Igbo compatriots, I said, look, you negotiate for power. You don't fight for it. You negotiate for it. So, for anybody to think, that I have anything against Labour, I think Peter was in a rush. Do you know why I say he was in a rush? When the campaign started, and our PDP governors sat down and said they must produce the president amongst them. They must produce a vice president amongst them. They must produce a chief of staff amongst them. Peter got scared and left. I did not get scared. I stood up against the governors.
The reason behind your leaving the PDP?
Well, let me correct the first impression. He said it's about dumping them. I didn't dump any party. It's the PDP party. Party is like an association. You have freedom of association. You have freedom to go in, freedom to go out. It's a relationship thing. And when you go into a relationship thing, an association, you go in there for a reason. And if you feel that maybe the activities that you go on is at variance with your own person and your principles, the only thing you can do is to quietly and decently leave the place. And that's what I did. You could see my write up to the chairman of the party. There was no tone there that shows any quarrel or anything. I thank them for the opportunity of being their member, opportunity of associating myself there, and said, going on, I found out that I can no longer continue because of some activities I believe that are at variance with my person and my principles.
What kind of things
they're personal to me.
Okay.
Quite frankly, there's nothing. It's just like I always tell people, the process through which you get into arrive at any destination, especially when it comes to seeking a public office, is as fundamental as what you do thereafter. So for me, I want to be able to follow a process that I believe in. Some people will tell you, do anything, when you get there you can correct it. No, I don't believe in that. The process must be same as what I do thereafter. As a politician, I have campaigned, I've gone around the country, I've done what I'm supposed to do, presented myself to the people, and if I find out there's other things I might not be able to be part of, I decently withdrew myself. There was no